Imagine, it's 1803. You are a heavily guarded Japanese border agent, and a UFO doesn't just, like, fly over your coast. It literally washes up on your beach.
Right, piloted by a pale woman desperately clutching this weird wooden box.
Yeah, it completely shatters your understanding of the world. Our mission today is exploring how humans have, always cataloged the impossible.
Because we're looking at that newly declassified archive of unexplained aerial phenomena, or UAP, but looking at modern video footage only gives us a sliver of the story.
Exactly. We're using a pretty wild stack of sources today, ranging from 15th century Western Renaissance art to a covert Japanese ninja report, and even a bizarre 1824 banknote.
It's a fascinating mix.
Okay, let's unpack this. Back in May 2026, the DoD declassified 161 UAP files, right?
Which was a huge deal.
Totally. But looking at those files actually made me revisit Western Renaissance art, like the Baptism of Christ. You look at the sky in that 15th century painting, and there's a highly structured, lens-shaped, luminous cloud.
Oh, yeah. And it's shooting these distinct laser beams downward.
Right. Because historically, we framed these anomalies as like divine sacred events in the heavens.
Well, the sky was traditionally the realm of the gods. What's fascinating here is when the dynamic completely shifts, like when the anomaly intrudes on human territory.
Yeah, it's one thing to see a light in the clouds.
Exactly. It is another when a physical object breaches a highly guarded border.
Which brings us back to that beach in Edo period Japan. The 1803 Utsurubun incident on the Hitachi coast.
Such a crazy case.
It really is. Local fishermen reported a 3.3 by 5.4 meter hollow ship. It had a rosewood top, crystal windows, and these heavy iron plates on the bottom.
And inside was the woman with red hair and red eyebrows.
Yeah, speaking an unidentifiable language, and she was surrounded by alien geometric symbols.
Plus holding that wooden box.
Right. Honestly, reading that source felt like reading a 19th century sci-fi pitch. Or, I don't know, just fishermen trying to cover up a shipwreck. I really struggled to buy it as historical fact.
You aren't alone there. I mean, it was dismissed as regional folklore for centuries.
Makes sense. But here's where it gets really interesting.
The Birmingham discovery.
Yes. The 2026 discovery by the NESM-Museum. While they were cataloging historical currency, they found this 1824 paper note from the Matsue domain, worth a massive 10,000 copper coins. And right at the top are engravings of flying concentric discs. I just don't get this move at all. Like, why would a government put a UFO on their highest value money?
Right. You'd think that would just induce mass panic.
Exactly. If you have a potential military crisis with unidentified craft, why advertise it?
It seems counterintuitive until you look at the geopolitics. Back in 1824, isolationist Japan was facing hostile incursions from British whalers. So the public was already on edge. Any coastal anomaly, whether it was a foreign ship or a glowing sphere, was a severe threat.
So they were already panicked.
Yeah, the government needed a way to assert psychological control, so they placed the flying discs directly beneath the image of Mahakala.
The guardian deity.
Right, a powerful demon-subduing deity.
Oh, I see. So instead of hiding it, they leaned into it as visual propaganda.
Exactly.
It basically told the public and the wealthy merchants, like, even these terrifying anomalies are contained and subjugated by our patron deities.
They essentially merged the era's most terrifying rumors with cutting-edge optical anti-counterfeiting technology.
Which really drives home our mission today. So what does this all mean?
Well, it shows a pattern.
Right. For you listening, whether you are looking at 15th century religious art framing anomalies as angels, or an intelligence network tracking a border breach.
Or a regional domain printing it on their money to stop fraud.
Exactly. We always force the unexplainable through the dominant lens of our time to make it fit our reality.
This raises an important question, though. Considering human nature hasn't changed, we have to wonder how our modern financial and military institutions might be subtly cataloging today's anomalies in plain sight.
It definitely makes you look twice at everything. But I want to leave you with one final detail from that 1803 beach.
The fisherman's reaction.
Yeah. The local fishermen were actually so terrified of the legal consequences of harboring a foreigner that they shoved that strange woman and her windowed vessel back into the sea to drift away forever.
Which is tragic, but understandable given the laws.
Totally. But what exactly was inside that wooden box she protected so fiercely? you.